Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to XCOM 2 War of the Chosen, where today I'd like to get the Infirmary complete if we could. I think that would be quite useful, wouldn't it? Just to heal people up a little bit quicker, that's never going to be a bad thing. And also I noticed down here that we are a mere 1 day away from completing our resistance communications research. So I think what we'll do is, let's try and get that done and then also hurry time on until the Infirmary is done. We also do have a supply drop in 1 day. I'm not quite sure what that is. Maybe that's when we get paid. Is that when we get paid our monies? Because we have an income, so maybe the supply drop is when we actually get paid our income. I'm not entirely sure. So, do you know what? We'll find out. Let's go to the bridge and see what happens when we move time on. But no, it's cutscene time.
Now that we've finally got this place up and running, we should be able to access some of these dormant alien systems. Let's see if you two can play nice. What the?
Shen, getting some kind of interference up here. Seems to be hitting us across the board.
Working on it.
Something triggered your remote uplink. But how is that possible? No one knows these systems.
Shen, power readings just spiked. What the hell is going on down there?
Dad?
Commander, I'm too old to start believing in ghosts, which means someone had to access that unit remotely. If they can access Rover, there's no telling what else they might be able to do. I strongly suggest we make investigating that signal our top priority.
Okay, that's all very intriguing, isn't it? So maybe, just maybe, Shen from the previous game, so Shen Senior, I suppose we could call him, he might be alive. He might be alive out there trying to get in touch with us via the sort of floaty drone robot type thing. Because I can't recall if people told us exactly what happened to him. I know that Shen here, so Shen Jr., I suppose, she said that he was gone, he wasn't with us anymore. But I can't recall if she told us exactly what happened. Like, did he die of old age? Did he die in battle? Did he get captured? I'm not entirely sure. So possibly Shen is out there trying to get in touch. Or maybe, as Central seems to think, somebody's hacking in and that could be a bit of a problem. I don't know which one it is. However, I think maybe that little cutscene that we just saw is the start of the Shen's Last Gift DLC, which we do have installed and ready to go. A few people have mentioned that to me, and those very same people did say to not go and do the mission right now. They said, if you go and do that mission, if you do the Shen's Last Gift DLC with the sort of team that you've got at the minute, they are going to end up all very, very dead indeed because they're just not ready. It is quite a tough thing. So thank you people who let me know that. That's very handy indeed because I would have kind of gone blindly into that going, oh, it's all very exciting. So I think, yeah, we can do the stuff kind of leading up to the mission, but we're not going to do the mission itself because I think, yeah, that is going to be just a little bit of a step too far for us. So, yeah, we'll have a look at what we need to do. So can we go back to the bridge now? Are we allowed to go back in? Okie doke. Oh, nope, there we go.
Confirm the signal's origin. Inputting the coordinates on the map now.
Okay, so I think we've found out where the signal is coming from. Commander, someone went to a lot of trouble to get this signal through to Rover. I see what you've done there. I like it. We need to find out why. Okay, so an encrypted signal's come in, and it's going to take 3 days to investigate. Do you know what? We're not going to do it now. I want to go and look around at what else is happening. So what else do we have going on? Whereabouts is that?
There's no shame in admitting my admiration for your resolve in the face of insurmountable odds. I was born of battle, of a desire to face my enemies in combat and surrender to no one. In you, I see a shadow of my own creation.
Do you know what? The enemy do often pop in and have a chat with us, don't they? Nobody goes, oh no, the enemy have hacked our systems and they're talking to us. Nobody seems bothered when they sort of pop in and have a natter. But oh no, we get another kind of weird signal with a floaty robot and everybody's panicking. There's nobody bothered by the baddies that are chatting to us. That could be a bit of a security risk, couldn't it? Okay, right, hello there, lovely to chat to you again, assassin, they're over there somewhere. So yeah, we're over here, look, and that is where the signal is coming from. The mysterious signal. So it's not that far away. But I think, yeah, I want to get this kind of done. So can we gather some more intel from over here? So we've got, yeah, a bit of that signal thing just there. We've got intel gathering over at the Reaper HQ, and then we've got the Advent black site over there. But again, I don't feel like we're ready to go and do that. I feel like we need some slightly better people first. Just, at least sort of at least a team of people that have got sort of a couple of level ups under their belts. I think that's going to help quite a bit. So I think for now, let's gather some intel from the Reaper HQ. Let's just go and do that because we can use intel for stuff. I don't quite know what just yet, but more intel sounds like a good thing. So we'll do that for now.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Okay, and we have a little message coming in from the Resistance. Okay, fine, on screen.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Okay, thank you. I do have a slightly sort of dodgy throat at the minute, a little bit of a sore throat going on. It's all fine, it'll resolve itself, but it does mean that I can sort of do that guy's voice. Not perfectly, of course, but yeah, hello there, Counsellor, how are you with your amazing voice? So this is our monthly report. Okay, so this is where we get paid. Here we go, yes. Monthly supply income, 244, whatever the currency is at this point in time. Okay, right, so if we're getting that, surely that means that we can go and buy a few more bits and bobs. Because I want to get people those kind of fancy defensive vest things. I'd like to get everybody kitted out with those, just to give them a tiny bit more chance of survival. So, yeah, okay, right. Lovely chatting to you. Is there anybody else?
Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
Okay, so now at the end of the month we get a little kind of Chosen summary type thing. So these two we haven't met yet, that's absolutely fine, we'll meet them in due course I imagine. Over here then, the Assassin has got 1 out of 4 bits of knowledge. So I assume what happens is, as they go about doing their things in the background, this is going to fill up, and if it gets to the top, they find out where our sort of exciting floaty base is, and they come in and cause some problems. So I don't know quite how we bring that down at the minute, but we'll see in time, I guess. And their planned activity is Retribution, a brutal crackdown on the Resistance, permanently lowering XCOM's income. Okay, no, that's a bad thing. We don't want you to go and do that. Please stop. But, okay, right, so can we go and stop them doing that? Are we allowed to sort of fight them and cause problems to them? I don't know.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Okay, he just mentioned the Avatar project. I'm not entirely sure what the Avatar project is. Have we been told about the Avatar project? We might have been told about it and I completely forgot. That is incredibly likely. Okay, so the aliens are going to try and do these 2 things. And I think from what he was saying, we can possibly stop one of them, but not both of them. So, okay, what are they trying to do? So there's going to be a barrier. Enemy tech and psionic defense are doubled. Okay, we haven't met that much in terms of psionic, but enemy tech defense being doubled, that could be a bit difficult. Or a UFO hunts the Avenger. I mean, that sounds quite terrible, because I don't know how we'd fight that. This is going to be a thing on the battlefield, and that's okay, we can sort of deal with that. How do we shoot down a UFO that's trailing us? I'm not entirely sure. Do we need to pick one? If we need to pick one that I think we should work to prevent, I want to prevent that one. Do we need to click? No, these must be a thing on the map then that we go and sort out. So this is intel regarding the aliens' current activities, preparations to foil these dark events before they can be enacted or already underway. Counter operations will be available soon. Okay, so these are dark events. Ooh, very spooky.
Commander, the factions have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
Okay, crikey, another new thing. We now can give out resistance orders. Utilise the resistance. Commander, each month, the resistance factions can be assigned orders which will provide bonuses to XCOM. As XCOM gains influence with the factions, additional orders will become available and they will be able to complete more orders per month. Okay, so we can put our resistance buddies to work then. Okay.
So well, sounds like my Reapers can take on some new orders.
Okay, so we've got the Reapers on board. I think that might be the only faction we've got, because the faction, I forget who they were, that Mox belonged to, He was kind of their spokesperson, so we never kind of got properly introduced to those. So I don't think we've got those. And I think, is there another faction? Is there another one? And we haven't even met them, I don't think. So, okay. Okay, so this is a new resistance order. Okay, recruiting centres. New recruits only cost 15 supplies. Resistance orders are powerful strategic abilities unique to each faction. Resistance orders can only be activated at the end of each month. Okay, so this is like one of the end of month things that we do that will then affect activities going on into the next month. Okie dokie. Okay, so new recruits cost only 15 supplies. Does that mean new recruits to our squad? Or are we sort of hiring people for the resistance? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to press accept and hope something explains itself. No, we've got another order thing. Lightning Strike. That sounds dramatic. Units gain +3 mobility for the first 2 turns of battle while the squad remains concealed. Okay, so for the first 2 turns, while we're all hidden away, we can move a little bit quicker. And that's the same wording. Okay, right, accept that. And now, okay, right, so we've got the Reapers. So we've got, right, okay, I see. Right, so Chappie, the counsellor with the amazing voice, he can play any faction order. He's a wild card chap. And then these are the Reapers. The influence is low. Raise influence through the ring. You've mentioned the ring before, but I don't know what that means, game. What does through the ring mean? I do not know. Whatever the case, okay, so we can't do anything with you. And then, yeah, we've got the 2 unmet factions. So Mox is one, and then whoever the other folks are. So we can give him one of these. So I think, I don't quite know what a recruiting centre is. Is it just new recruits to our squad? Because if it is, I mean, 15 supplies, I think we've got plenty of supplies. I think maybe Lightning Strike might be quite useful. But I mean, we'll see. If it turns out that that's actually really handy, we'll just swap it round next month or whatever. But let's go for Lightning Strike. Let's make our people a little bit sort of manoeuvrable in the early bits of a battle. So do we just sort of drag that on? Yes, we do. And we can't do anything with you because we haven't got enough influence. Okay, right. So continue there. Anything else, game? I mean, you are giving us quite a lot of things. Anything else?
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the resistance while generating material support.
Okay, so now we have covert actions, where we need to deploy some people. Commander, the factions can offer us opportunities to advance a resistance around the globe. That all sounds very handy. We need to send away some of our troops for a number of days, but we're guaranteed to reap the benefits of our effort when they return. Okay, so now what do? Covert actions. So we can do 3 with the Reapers, and 1 with the Templars. Who are the Templars?
This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
Oh, I think these are the other faction that we haven't found. I don't think they're Mox's faction, because Mox's faction didn't look like that. They looked a little bit more brutal. Oh yeah, these are psionic people. Okay, right. So if we want to do this covert action and find another faction, we have to send out a sergeant. Do we have a sergeant? I think, thingy from the very start, Kelly, Jane, whatever she's called, she's a sergeant, I think, and then somebody else. And that'll take 9 days. We could go and hunt the chosen assassin. Okay, I mean, that might be quite useful. What I don't know is, so yeah, this requires, again, a sergeant and another soldier. But do we go and do a mission with only 2 people against them? Or is this a thing that kind of runs in the background and stuff just happens and we carry on doing other bits and bobs and these guys will just do what they need to do? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. So we could go and hunt the chosen assassin, which might be quite a good idea because they are going to cause a nuisance. Oh, we could go and rescue Mox. Okay, unlock a mission to rescue the captured soldier. Okay, so if we do that, if we complete that covert action, a mission then appears where we can go and get Mox back. So what does that do? Gain additional resistance orders and covert actions. And also increase faction influence. Oh, right. Oh, that might be quite handy. That might be quite good. Or resistance order, guardian angels. Covert actions will not be ambushed. Okay. I don't know what that means. Can our covert actions be ambushed, possibly? Oh, look, and if a soldier does this, the one that we choose here gets a promotion. Oh, and that one gets hacking +5. Right. Oh, and that one gets +1 health. Oh, this is all very exciting, isn't it? I think maybe that's 7 days to get that done. But this one here, Guardian Angels, covert actions will not be ambushed. We could get a soldier promoted immediately, but this one here means that one of our people gets an additional health point, which is really valuable in this game, and also loads of other bits and bobs. I think, let's do this. I assume we can add a person. Yes, we can add Solo. Oh, these are all the other people. Oh, here's the squad. Right. Oh, I thought when we needed a person, when the game sort of summoned a person, if we lost somebody, it went, hey, right, here's your next round of people. I found one for you. I thought it sort of just plucked somebody out and gave it to us, but no, this is the team. This is our team. Oh, this is exciting. Well, there we go. These people are part of our XCOM squad. And yes, these people did volunteer to be in the game. And if you do get shot at and killed, I do apologise in advance. So, yes, we've seen these guys. We've seen them. But also, can I get standing by in rookie status at the moment? We've got Isabella, Bella Wood, Sally Art Neurotic Elizabeth, RJ the Great Renosian. Just want to point out that I didn't choose any of the nicknames. That's what they asked for. So RJ the Great, Roy Pigman Pignatiello, Jonathan Abandon All Hope. I like it. I see what you've done there. And of course, the one and only Bernard the Beard Cupboard. So they're all ready to go. Oh, this is very exciting. Okay. Yeah, we've only got one sergeant. So that's going to be Solo. And, yes, and hang on, we need to send somebody else. So, yeah, she is, bonded. She's bonded with Betty. So why don't we send those two? And then I know we're trying to save the world and everything, and taking high-quality passport photos isn't really top of our agenda, but we could have done a bit better here. Come on, just lower the camera, get them a box to stand on. That always looks really obscure to me. And I know, we're out there, we're prioritising, fighting aliens and making ammunition rather than sorting out pictures, but it does look a bit daft. It does look a bit silly. If we could just fix that, that'd be great, thank you. Okay, yes, I think we do this. So they're bonded, so they can go out on this covert op. If it just happens, in behind the scenes, and time just ticks by and they go and do it because it's covert, then that's fine. If there is a mission involved, because I'm not entirely sure if there is a mission involved, but if there is, then these two are bonded and they can help each other out a little bit, which is going to be good. So I think, we'll confirm this.
We'll get the job done. Don't worry, Commander.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
Okay, and now the Resistance, or the Reapers, I imagine it is at the minute, has provided us with the location of a hidden resource cache. Okay, 244 supplies. Okay, ignore it for now, because I want to look at what we've got going on. Okay, so we've got... it's only over here, look. What's that? What is that thing? Oh, is that where the covert op is happening? Right, okay, so we've got, Solo and the boss are out over there doing a covert op. There are some supplies over here that we could go and grab, and that's going to take 3 days. And by the time we've got there and done that, the infirmary will be done as well. Okay, do you know what? I think we go and do this. Let's go over here, have a bit of a fly around in our amazing big super flying airborne base thingamajig. And we'll gather 244 supplies. There we go. Whilst also sorting out our kind of tech stuff. Right, so Resistance comms is now done. Resistance contacts available. Okay, are you going to explain that? Do we get a nice cutscene? No, we don't get a cutscene, but we do get this thing just here. Okay, right, so what is all this kind of saying? Right, okay, so I think Chappie here is saying that they can't use old-fashioned human communication methods because the aliens know all about them and they will be found out very quickly. So what they're going to do is, they're going to sort of piggyback along the alien communications network because it's so utterly jam-packed full of data. And we're going to kind of disguise our communications. And then they're going to use the Avenger, so our big kind of flying base thing, as like a central broadcast hub. Okay, yeah, that sounds exciting and quite jazzy. So, new research available, resistance radio. New facility available, resistance comms, and yes, we can now get resistance contacts. And here is the resistance comms room that we can now build. And it would be good to get one of those in, but we're not going to get one straight away. When the infirmary is done, I want to build whatever the room is that gives us an extra person. I can't recall what it's called right now, but it gives us an extra person that we can take on the missions. And of course, that is an extra person with a gun and powers and grenades and everything else helping out. So I'd like to get that done, but all of these things do seem very jazzy. But yeah, that'll have to wait. That can join the sort of ever-growing queue of things that I would like to get deployed. And now we need to pick what we'd like to research. Okay, I mean, I'm thinking, looking at this, modular weapons is just 2 days. It's just 2 days and that's kind of it. Have we not got weapon mods and things? Should we not possibly fit some weapon mods to our weapons? I think we've picked up a few bits and bobs. I'll go and look at that in a second. Oh, and I want to make the things as well, the vest things. So we can't do plated armor because we're lacking alloys. The faceless autopsy. Oh, that takes 2 weeks. That takes 14 days. Okay, I mean, yeah, I imagine it's quite difficult to kind of poke around the body of a thing that's made predominantly of slime. So, okay, that's going to be difficult. The Stun Lancer is 5 days. The Sectoid. Now, see, it might be worth doing an autopsy on the Sectoid because we might find, like, weaknesses. So we could cause additional damage to them or something if we fire at their, face, neck, arms, whatever. So that could be quite handy. Also, it says over here, we might be able to develop these psionic capabilities of our own troops. Okay, that seems quite good. This thing here, that's only 3 days. Their receiving neurochips might also enable us to create a device that would let us scan the battlefield without being noticed. That also sounds quite good. Resistance radio, we can reach some outlying regions. Okay, so that allows us to keep in touch with the resistance people around the world, but it's only 2 days. Do you know what? We're going to get modular weapons, and then I might do the sectoid thing, because they're a bit scary. So, modular weapons, 2 days, thank you so much. Okay, right, you go and do that. Right, yes, armory. How do we sort out, like, weapons, or is engineering do we need to go to? View inventory. So, yeah, we've got all of these things. So, can we, for example, on... like that marksman's rifle, that's got to be Betty's. So how do we apply a thing to it? How do we apply bits and bobs to it? Do we view soldiers? Do we go in like this? Okay, so let's say, Violet. Violet's a bit tired. Okay, Dave. Okay, let's go to Dave then. Hello there, Dave. Loadout. And then you've got... oh, you're not going to be able to have any of these things, though. We can't... yeah, I don't know how we fit things to a great big shooty cannon thing. I'm fairly sure we picked up different things. Did we pick up, like, scopes and things? Utility items. Confirm removal all utility items. Oh, no. We're not going to do that. I think that strips items and stuff off everybody so we can issue them out. Okay, no, this is all fine. We're not going to do that. That's not going to be a thing. Okay. So, yeah, I don't... oh, they're all chatting in the corner. Hello there. So I'm talking right over you. Hang on.
If there was one thing your father always kept in mind, it was his faith in humanity. He knew we could win. On our own terms.
Okay, lovely. They were having a chat about sort of, yeah, Shen Senior, I think it was. Yeah, I don't know how we fit the things, but maybe we haven't got any. Maybe I'm wrong with that? I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I would, though, like to go to engineering. Can we make some stuff? Can we now go to armor and make ourselves these vests? No, we're lacking supplies. So hang on. So when does the income become supplies? Does that take like a while to sort of pour in and build up? I don't know how that works. Okay, do you know what? Never mind. It's all fine. I think what we do is we go back to here and we run time on a bit more because we are picking up...
the new Resistance Communications Network is fully operational. Now we just have to spread the word.
Commander, you should establish contact with the local Resistance Network as soon as possible. The aliens are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Okay, so now we've got new resistance contacts. So I think this means we can move to different areas around the globe. So we've got Mexico over here. We've kind of got a foothold in eastern US. Western US has possibly got a Chosen in it, which might be an issue. So that could be quite tricky. I don't know if there's like a middle US. Not quite sure if there's a central bit of the US. But yeah, I've got Mexico over here. Okay, so we can go and have a chat with those guys. And we can have a chat with the people in the western US, or that's a little bit more dangerous. Okay.
Now that we've established a link, we can use our intel resources to make contact with the local resistance cell in this region. Aside from getting us into the black site, our access to supplies should improve now that we've expanded our reach.
Okay, we haven't made contact yet though, I don't think. I don't think we've quite got there, to be honest, but okie doke. So yeah, down here, look. Make contact. So if we have a chat to the resistance in Mexico, that would generate 85 supplies. So we're going to get a bit more income. And over here, that generates 80. Okay, interesting. I want to get this done. Ages, it feels like a long time ago now. I said, hey, look, the infirmary is nearly done. I just want to pick up some goodies. Oh, there you go. 82 of those. And the infirmary is complete. Finally, good grief. It feels like ages ago since we said go and build that. Soldiers now have a chance to recover from negative traits after completing multiple tactical missions while uninjured. Okay, so it's an infirmary. It heals them up quicker. It makes them happier. We can get rid of the negative traits. All that kind of stuff. Okay, so view the facility. Oh, do we get a little kind of jazzy cutscene about what it looks like? Oh, it looks like an infirmary to me.
Infirmary can be used to improve the recovery process of our wounded soldiers, and over time they'll also recuperate from any negative conditions they've picked up in combat. We can also speed up the process through therapy if needed.
Okay, so they can have a little bit of therapy as well to just kind of help them through. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm alright with that. That's fine. So now we need to build somewhere else. Oh, we can upgrade it. What does that do? So, a hyper-vital module. It can be used to instantly restore any soldier to a combat-ready state. Oh, that's quite fancy, isn't it? Okay, we don't need that right now, but that would be amazing to have. I think what we're going to do is we're going to clear out that room there, because then when that's done, it means we can come down here and we can maybe get access to this exposed power coil thing. Because a few people in the comments did say, ooh, that's quite handy. Maybe not in those words, but they said they're quite a useful thing to have. So the fact that we've got two of them might be quite useful. Possibly we can tap into the sort of existing alien power stuff and top our power up rather than having to build our own little kind of, power generating what's-its. So yeah, if we clear this out, so can we do that? We get 58 supplies from this. So assign an engineer. So over here, Ricardo Hernandez. Yes, absolutely right. You go and deal with that. So you clear that out. And there we go. 10 days until that is done. Right, go back to the thing. Let's go back to the bridge. And I want to get this done. Okay, modular weapons research is done, which is wonderful. Okay, so assign new research. What's that all about? I think it's just saying, okay, we've got some potentially slightly better weapons. So weapon upgrades available and new research available. Magnetic weapons. Okay, right, so continue that. Weapons upgrade available. Yep, thank you. Oh, hang on. Researching the Advent modular weapons has allowed us to reverse engineer their system for our own use. Any weapon upgrades found in the field can now be attached directly to our soldiers' weapons to provide tactical bonuses. That's what I was just trying to do. I was just trying to do that, but I couldn't. But maybe now I can. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a moment. What do we go for now? I think, as we discussed not too long ago, I think we go for a sectoid autopsy, just to see if we can get a little bit of an advantage over them, because they're a bit scary. The Advent Troopers, they're sort of okay. Yeah, they're fine to fight, I guess, but these things have got magic brain powers and they can raise the dead and control our people, and they're a bit scarier. So I think for 3 days, let's get that done. Let's have a little poke around a sectoid's head.
Witness to one myself. Countless observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field.
Right, okay, they're straight into that autopsy. They were very keen to go and hack an alien apart, weren't they? Do you know, I do like how they're not being overly careful when they do the autopsies. They're just in there hacking about, flinging their arms around, blood and gore going everywhere. You're supposed to be doing it all carefully. What if there's some really teeny tiny intricate things that you need to be investigating as part of the autopsy? And if you're doing it like that, if you're doing it like you're chopping up some meat to put in the butcher's on the next day, then why does it take 3 days? I don't know. Be a little bit more careful, please. That'd be quite handy. But okay, so 3 days' time, they will get that done. So have we grabbed those final bits? No, we still haven't finished grabbing these. So can we just finish that? Because then we've got all the supplies. Okay, that's exciting. So a load of stuff. Fly back to the Reaper headquarters. So head back over here and park up next door. Don't forget to pay for the parking. There we go. Right, can we... is that go inside? Oh, that's resistance. Oh, no, that's go back inside, isn't it? Can we now...
Commander, the factions have indicated they know how to track down the Chosen. We should construct the ring facility so they have a place to coordinate.
Oh, that's the ring. The ring is the fancy room that we can build for the different factions. They call it the ring. Okay, right. It makes sense now. There we go. Okay, right. We'll do that at some point. Yeah, can we now go to engineering and make ourselves some of those things? Because we've got ourselves, yeah, plenty of supplies. So could we make, another 3? Have we got enough corpses? Yes, we have. So we've got now quite a lot of those lovely vests, which gives them, some more health, which is never a bad thing. And we still have 170 monies. That is pretty good. Happy with that. Right, yeah. Now, can we look at the guns again? Can we look at that again? Again, I'm not quite sure how we do this. So let's have a look. So Dave, although no, Dave isn't going to be one that can have a thing fitted, and we can't look at Betty because Betty's out and about, of course. Okay, Violet. Can we look at this? Here we go. Weapon upgrade. Modify the soldier's primary weapon. There is a slot. We can give it a scope or a laser sight. Okay, so that increases critical chance and that increases aim. I think maybe on you that's not going to be overly helpful, but at least we know that's how you can do it. Dave, can we upgrade? We can't put any of those on yours, can we? How'd you put a scope on this? That's a bit silly, isn't it? Increase critical hit chance by 5%. Do you know what? Let's put a laser sight on that. Because if we... Oh, hang on, +1 damage. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely do that. Once a weapon upgrade is applied, it can be replaced but not reused. Are you sure to apply a laser sight to this weapon? Do you know, yeah, why not, eh? Pop a laser sight onto Dave's gigantic shooty tiger cannon. There we go, Dave. Looking even more amazing than you were previously. And we'll keep the other thing to put on Betty's rifle, because I think that'll be quite good. That'll be quite handy. Okay, right. Let's go back to here then and see if maybe we can go and do a mission at some point. Because we haven't done a mission yet. We've kind of been pootling around. We've not done any kind of mission stuff. Yeah, that's the only mission we've got over there. Don't want to do that right now, because I think that's going to be quite a big, tricky one. Let's, again, I think, tick time on a bit. Gain some intel, which is always quite handy.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Okay, right. Sectoid autopsy is done.
Sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks.
Okay, right. So, yeah, they've become a little bit more evolved from the last time we saw them in the previous game. Okay, so now we've got a new item called a mind shield and new research, psionics. Okay, exciting times. And there is the mind shield. Oh, it's like a great big exciting bubble hat. Amazing. Can I have a bubble hat mind shield? The mind shield is a powerful psionic artifact, rendering soldiers completely immune to any negative mental conditions, including panic, mind control stuns, and disorientation. Okay, that sounds really good. Can we all have one of those, please? And resistance radio is inspired. Okay, so that means they're going to work on it quicker, but we have to choose that. If we don't choose that, the inspiration is gone, they're not bothered about whatever we tell them to work on, and we lose the bonus. That was 6 days. It's now 4 days. Do you know what? Yes, absolutely. Work on that, please. Right, so looking at this, we've got 2 days until that covert action is done. 7 days until we clear out the alien debris, but only 4 days until resistance radio is sorted. So I think maybe if we nip over here to that encrypted signal, go and decrypt the encrypted signal or do whatever we need to do with it, but then don't go and do that mission because people did say that's too difficult. So right now that's just completely out of our league and it'll go very badly. So how about we head over here?
New course.
Oh, okay, yes, Avenger plotting new course, right you are. So go over here. You have a bit of a land over there, and yeah, we will slowly try to decrypt whatever that is. We've acquired a new target for our guerrilla operations against Advent Commander. Perfect. This is what I wanted. A nice, straightforward mission just to kind of get a few newbies out there, because I think that's going to be quite good. Get a few of the rookies out there so they can get their skills and get their character class type thingamajig. Where are we going? We're going to head over here. It's not that far away. Operation Shadow Mother. Protect the device. Okay, so the difficulty is easy. The reward is a scientist. However, it counters a dark event. Hunt XCOM launches a UFO to hunt XCOM. And it says down here they control the region. They don't control Eastern US. They control the west of the US. We've got this bit under our control, I think. But okay, so I think that might be worth doing. I think that's worth doing. If we press ignore, does that go away? Or does that remain for a certain amount of time? Because I just want to go and check how long it's going to take for the other two to get back. Because I'd like to take possibly Betty. I'm going to press ignore. Okay, it's still there. Okay, good. Yes, it is still there. Because they're going to be back in a day. So if we just carry on looking at that signal...
Information available that's reliant on time-sensitive information. We can always finish our scans later, but failing to take on this mission could have serious repercussions for the resistance movement.
Okay, right, message understood. We need to go and do it now. Commander, there's a time-sensitive mission in Eastern US on our radar. We can go back to finish the scan later, but passing up the opportunity to attack Advent would have dire consequences for La Resistance. Okay, fine, yes, we'll go and do this, and let's go and do Operation Shadow Mother. Right, fly back over there then. Without a couple of our best people, unfortunately. But there we go, never mind. And, okay, who have we got? So, there's a load of new people. Hello, new people. So, yeah, leading the way, I would say, is Dave. There is Dave. There is Corporal Dave, looking amazing. Over here, we've got Violet in, of course, violet clothes. And then, new people. We've got over here Elizabeth Art Neurotic, welcome aboard. And over here we've got Abandon All Hope, ready to go out and do some fighting. However, we are going to give you the nanoscale vest things because I don't want you two to die. I would like you two to make it back alive. Also, I don't think Dave's got a healing thing. I don't think Dave can have... I know he can have a nanoscale vest. I thought you had on special... Oh, yeah, he's got Kevlar armor on. It goes underneath that then, does it? I think we give that to you. I think you can have a nanoscale vest. There we go. So 3 people with a little bit of a health boost. And, yeah, the newbies need that. And, yeah, that's fine. And then Dave's got a grenade because, you know, it's Dave. And a healing thing, which is quite handy. Okay, yes. I think we're ready. Let's go and do this. So it should be... an easy thing. We should be okay to protect the device. Whatever the device is, I don't know, but we need to protect it. And yeah, that's what I want. I want the GTS facility. So we can then have a slightly bigger squad. Because having 5 people is better than having 4, of course. So as soon as we can get that in, I would like to get that done. But, okay, right. Let us launch the mission. I think we're ready. I don't think there's anything else that we can do. We can't do any kind of other weapon upgrades or whatever, so yeah, here we go. Let's launch the mission.
A hacker working for the Resistance installed a data tap along the Advent network in this area, and the data they're retrieving is critical to the aliens' latest operation. Recon suggests the aliens are already moving to destroy the device. That data is too valuable to lose, so we're moving in to secure the area. Eliminate all hostile contacts and protect that gear. Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Okay, right, run in and keep the little widgety thing safe. Where is the MacGuffin? There it is. Right, so keep that thing safe. Yeah, there is a bit of a hole in the wall over there. So that's going to be quite bad if an alien turns up and starts shooting at it. But okay, right. At the minute, we're all concealed. It's all nice. I mean, that's quite a handy wall just there, isn't it? Possibly we can run to just there. However, here we go. This is the first thing you're going to do. Right, Aren't Neurotic. You come over here for now, and we'll see what you can see. Have you spotted any bad guys? Ah, right. There is something. I'll rotate it around. There is something. Oh, what's that? There's, yeah, like a tower of some kind. Oh, is that like a scanning tower? Oh, right. So we don't want to go there. We're going to have to run past... Oh, oh no, don't even blink. Okay, we're going to have to kind of go in that direction. I think for now, I think we can go to here, look. We'll be okay going to here, but we don't want to go into the sort of, I'm going to say eye line, into the area of that scanning thing. So we're going to run over here and just see if we can see anything else. No. Okay. Right. Everybody else, I think, can run up here and be level with them and hope there's no baddies. So yeah, oh, okay. There are some baddies. Baddies have been spotted. Botherations. Okay. We can run you. We know they're in there. So this could be a bit of a bother, couldn't it? Okay, you can run in here. So you can be in cover. So there we go. Abandonals had their first action in XCOM. It's all very exciting. And then Violet can run in over here. In the minute it's all sneaky, we should be fine. So let's see what the baddies do. They've popped through a window slightly overly dramatically. Okay. They're there already. I mean, you might need to give us a chance. But he had one turn. Good grief. Okay. Right, we need to take out these two and then also immediately make our way over here because they're shooting at the MacGuffin thingamajig. Okay, you can... That one is sort of, yeah, under a bit of cover, I think. But they're 51%, 73%. Okay, Dave, what can you do? Or do we lay the trap? So, yes, I have been sort of doing overwatching a little bit wrong, and a few people in the comments have sort of put me right with this. So yeah, whilst we're concealed, as we are now, overwatching doesn't do anything. It even says it right there. So fire on the first enemy that moves within your line of sight, but only if revealed. So at the minute, we're all hidden. If an enemy were to walk along here, we wouldn't shoot at them if we were overwatching because we're not revealed. We're trying to maintain that element of stealth. We're still being a bit creepy. I think the best use of Overwatch initially is to say have 3 people overwatching, so over here for example, and then have one of our people pop up and go, hello aliens, you know, shoot at them a bit, draw their attention, the aliens then go, oh, there's somebody over there, they run down here, and then everybody pops up from their overwatching and shoots at them. I think that is what we are supposed to do. So how about we give that a bit of a go? So I think Dave can be the one to do the shooting, because it's Dave, and that's what Dave would do. So I think, yeah, you can overwatch. So we'll have you overwatching, and then we'll have... No, not Dave. And then you can go here, and you can overwatch. This is fine. And then Violet can go... Where can Violet go? Not there, because that'd be a terrible place to stand. They're going to run around here, maybe. So, here? Do you want to go there? Where? Oh, Dave can just lean around and shoot at them, I suppose. So if we put you just there, you're not going to run through any of these red kind of areas of detection. So that's fine. So then you can overwatch. You've got a hacking thing. What can you hack? I don't know. For now, let's deal with the monsters. Right, and now, over here, Dave, would you like to fire at the sectoid? Because I don't like them anyway. So let's give this kind of whole Overwatch trap thing a go. So Dave's going to go, boo, hi aliens. Okay, that alien is dead. Dave just wiped that thing out with a critical hit to begin with. Yeah, our thing has been broken. But yeah, the aliens are now going to run toward us, hopefully. And look, we're popping up. I mean, okay, that was a miss. Now, that was a miss. And all three of you missed. Fine work. Fine work. I'm glad we laid that trap. That was brilliant. Yay for the trap that we just laid. Excellent. Okay, that thing is taking way too much damage for my liking. And I can't believe all three of our people just utterly failed to hit anything. Useless. The lot of you, dearie me. Okay, there is an item here that we can try to pick up. Who is best at going to go and pick that up? How about we get Art Neurotic? You can run into here, look, and you're in good cover just there. So you run in over here. We're all discovered now. It's all fine. We're all friends here. So yes, we can see them. Oh, do we have to pick which one? Or do we get both? Okay, we are looting both of those things. Pop them in your pockets. Oh, there's quite a lot of people over there. Right, okay. They are shooting at us and doing alien things. Okay, there's only 3 of them. There's only 3. Right. Dave, that's not great, is it, that? That's not great. Okay, how about then we run you forward to, say, here. I can't fire from there, though. We run you to here. I don't think that thing is doing anything anymore. I think that alarm thing is triggered. So run Dave round the corner and then fire. 34% chance. Do you know what? We will, as Dave says, take the shot. Let's give it a go, shall we? It might work. Dave's pretty good. It didn't work. Dave! You're supposed to be pretty good, Dave. How disappointing. Okay. We need to run some more people in because everyone's just too far away at the minute. There is only... yeah, there's 2 of them. There was another one over here somewhere. So, okay, where do we put all the other people? Violet. Yeah, what can you hack? There is something... I'm going to see what that does. Attempt to remotely breach security on network access points with your gremlin. Oh, that thing. Oh, we can turn that off. Oh, I didn't realise that. Okay, no, that's fine. I think if we go to here, we can see somebody in a bit of cover, but that's okay. That's fine. So if we fire a weapon at them, 75% chance to... oh, they're not in cover. They're very much not in cover. Oh, they're very much not alive anymore. Marvellous. Yes, look at that. Got themselves an ability point from a flanking shot. Oh, that's what yellow is. It means they're flanked, doesn't it? Of course it does. Right, and then you, abandon all, can run over here and hide behind a big old tree. Okay, so alien here, trooper there, but that's kind of it. Oh, no. Leave our poor newbies alone. Oh, okay. Dave is panicking, so Dave's just going to run around and do erratic things, but he has run into cover erratically, which is good. They're shooting at the thing. You need to stop that, please, because that's going to explode soon. Okay. Is it... right, it's your go. I think you should have a pretty good shot at the... have you not got a shot at the alien? Just there? Oh, there's a tree in the way. I think then... if we run you to, say, here, so you run around like that, you should be able to... there's the thing.
1-5, we've got a line on the target. Move to protect that gear at all costs.
Okay, on it, boss, but hang on a second. We're going to do this first. 85% chance to get you. Come on, I believe in you and your amazing little purple hat, and you've missed... ah, dearie me. We truly are playing XCOM. Okay, 45% chance. Or 35. Again, I'm going to take the shot. Oh, you did take... you hit, I think. I think you hit. Did you hit? Yes, you did. Okay, so yeah, you're on 3 out of 8. So I've only got... hang on, who have we got left? I know Dave's panicking, of course. Dave's having a big old panic. So Dave is going to be no use. I think we run you to here, and then can you take that out, please? 89% chance. Please hit. please? It's right there in front of you. Yay! Okay, got a critical hit then. So I think Dave is now no longer panicking, which means Dave is back in the action, which means Dave is immediately going to shoot at this person. And shoot. No idea if it worked. I think we missed the person, but we have at least sort of ruined their cover, which is quite useful. They're running away, sensibly. Right, we need to get in here and protect the thing. I don't know if we're going to be able to shoot at them very much. If we go here, look, you go here, can you then...
Seem Advent has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
Okay, priests, okie dokie. Right, so can you fire at... I was hoping to fire at that one around there, but no. You can't really... Yeah, that one there's not a good shot. Okay, fire at the one then. Actually, hang on. Are you in a bit of a vulnerable position? I think you are, actually. I think we might need to run you somewhere else. I think you're in a bit of a bad spot over there. Can you come back over here, look? You come back around here. Because otherwise you're going to get killed very much to death. And that would be sad. Okay. Dave. The bad guys are over that way. So if you stand here, behind that tree... You can't see anybody. What if you stand here? You can see a person, which I imagine is them just there. Do you know what? We'll put Dave there. We'll put Dave in. Oh, Dave needs to reload. Botherations, Dave. No. Okay, right. Dave has reloaded. And then we've got you. So can you see anybody from there? You can see a couple of people from here. So you run in here and you fire at... 49%. Do you know what? Yeah, give it a go. Give it a go. Come on. Oh, I think we hit them. Yes, well done. Good job. That's amazing. Okay, right, I'm very happy about that. And then I think if we put you... Can't see anybody there. If you go in here, is that fence still present? Yes. So if you run into here, look, a little bit more forward than everybody else, but that's okay. And then, yeah, if you fire at them... 46% chance. Come on, please take them out. Okay, good. They're gone. One less person to shoot at us. So there's a priest, and there's the Lancer. But the Lancer is quite badly hurt. The priest is doing whooshy magic. Oh no! They've got Violet. Violet is in stasis, apparently. Oh no! Have they blown the thing up? They're right next to it. Okay, we need to get in there and take them out immediately. If we go there, I think we can see them. Okay, right. Run in to there. Yeah, there you go. Right, we can see them over there. Fire a weapon at them. 74% chance to hit. No pressure, but you need to hit them to make everything fine. Okay, good. Now, I don't know how many of the enemy targets there are. Oh, look at that, though. She's promoted. Okay, that's brilliant. We need to take them out kind of urgently, because they've locked our person in stasis, which is, I'll be honest, outrageous. So, Dave, you run over here, and you do some shooting at them. 33%. It doesn't normally stop you, Dave. And I think you hit. You cause 6 points of damage. Are they dead?
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Okay. That was pretty good then, wasn't it? Okay, we did it right there. We did okay. That was not too shabby. I thought maybe the thing might get exploded. The little kind of transmitter thing might get destroyed, but no, it's all fine. Right, so continue. So let's pop back and look at that. All of the people that went on that mission can be promoted. That's very exciting. So these two are going to get like little sort of level up things. These two are going to get their proper official new exciting roles. So let's leave that to the end, shall we? So, okay, do you know what? Dave. Let's promote Dave first. So Dave is now a sergeant. Hello there, Sergeant Dave. Demolition or suppression. So what did we go for before? We had Shredder before and a heavy gunner. Okay, so demolition. Unleash a volley of bullets at your target's cover, significantly damaging or destroying it. Deals no damage to the target. Okay, so that removes any kind of cover. Or suppression. Fire a barrage that pins down a target, granting reaction fire against it if it moves, and imposing a -50 penalty to the target's aim. Yes, I think we do that. We shall suppress the enemy, because then they're going to be stuck in place, they can't fire back at us. That seems pretty handy. Okay, so well done, Dave. Okay, Violet, let's promote you, and this is your first one. Okay, so I think let's go for medical protocol. We need a healer out there. We lost the last one, unfortunately, so Mocken fell. Don't think about that. So yeah, we'll go for medical protocol. Let's get a little kind of healing robot. That's going to be good. And then go from left to right. No particular reason other than that's how I read words and stuff. Let's get you promoted. So Art Neurotic, what are you going to become? You are a sharpshooter. Again, not a very good picture, but okay. So you're a sharpshooter. Carry on. You've now got a great big shooty gun. This is amazing. And here we go. Abandon all. What are you going to become? You are a ranger. So we have another ranger. Okay, this is all good news. That's a better picture. That's a much better kind of passport photo. Right, there we go. That was very successful. Oh, I like that. Can all the missions be like that, please? Yeah, we found an Illyrium core, bit of a lovely scope, sectoid corpses, various other things. Okay. And, yes, we've got the body of an Advent priest, which is very good.
You and your crew have dealt another serious blow to the aliens' efforts today, Commander. Impressive work.
Thank you very much, Mr. Very excitingly voiced Counselor Man. That's very nice of you to say. Okay, right, yep, continue that. And we've picked up another scientist. So Shane Green joins us, which means our research time is down by 25%. That's loads. That is very good. Also, there's a thing over here. What's that? I'm going to click that and hope it's something good. Bond level 1 reach. Oh, Nadine and Dave. Oh, Nadine and Dave are best buddies. Oh, this is good. Yeah, bond them. That is very good. Yes, confirm that bond, please. Create a custom poster, obviously. Oh, yes. Thunder and lightning. Yes, take that photo. That's brilliant. Yeah, okay, good. No, I like that. That's a good picture. I like that. Thunder and lightning. Right, okay, so what I'd like to do is I'd like to get Jane and Betty back from behind enemy lines, and then we'll wrap things up. I think that'd be a good point to kind of finish things off. So if we go back to here...
Commander, you're not gonna believe this. We just picked up a signal from an emergency locator beacon. It's definitely one of ours, from the original invasion. I know it sounds crazy, but if there's any chance some of our people could still be out there, I think we owe it to them to find out.
Okay, I mean, to me that screams obvious trap, but okay. So, Commander, our long-range scanners just picked up an emergency locator beacon transmitting on a frequency we haven't used since the invasion. It may be a long shot, but it's possible someone could have survived out there. We should investigate. Okay, so whereabouts is that? Over there.
Just as you are driven to free your people from the perceived oppression of the Elders, the burden of honor instilled upon me since my creation drives my service to the gods, regardless of their intention.
Yes, lovely. Thank you for popping by. Hello there. Yeah, I think then we'll nip down here and see what we do with this. I think we'll have a look at that. We also do need to make contact with the Western US and also Mexico. So we'll do that as well. Although, actually, is it worth going here and just finishing work on that signal? Because we didn't quite finish that, because we came down here to do a different mission. So let's go and finish that, and maybe by the time that's done, our people can come back. That is what I'm hoping for.
That worked. We might as well keep it up, Commander.
Ah, okay, the covert action is finished. Right, it looks like Conmay Naylor has been hiding out in North America in between attacks on our forces. Our partnership has gotten us this far, now we just need to find out exactly what hole that thing crawled back into. We'll have to be careful though, once we've backed into a corner, it's sure to fight harder than ever. Okay, so got XP, cohesion has increased with Corporal Cupboard, which sounds amazing, and she got an extra point of health.
We picked up some new information on the Chosen during our last covert action.
Okay, right, a new covert action to help the Reapers continue the hunt is now available in the ring. I feel like we need to install that ring thing. That seems to be coming up all the time now.
You're starting to win over my people, Commander. And that says something.
And now also we've got new faction orders. Right, so they're the things that we can deploy at the end of a month or / the beginning of the next month. Okie dokie. So if we have that order applied, supplies collected from each supply drop are increased by 15%. Oh, that's quite good. That's quite good. Okay, right, they're back. So I'm happy with the fact that they're back. We now do need to build the resistance ring. Oh, that's annoying. I wanted to get the other thing built first, but okay, no, we'll build that. But I think we shall wrap things up for now. We'll finish things up, come back next time, and just carry on. We'll carry on what we've been doing. There's loads to do. There's so much to do. We need to make contact with these two places, go and have a look over here at the locator beacon. We need to go and decrypt that signal. We need to head over here to the proving ground, no, whatever it is, have a look at that thing. There's so much. There's so much that we need to do. The black site, that's what I was talking about, that thing there. So there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. But on the plus side, we did a mission, everybody survived, and everybody got leveled up. And also we've now got a message. Okay, good. We'll accept the transmission. Yes, on screen.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
We're tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Okay, so they're working on it kind of in the middle of the sea. Is that Hawaii just there? Are they working on a boat or something? Okay, so the Avatar project, scary kind of thing going on there. We need to complete our primary objectives to locate the source of the Avatar project. Okay, so we don't know exactly where it's kind of happening, so I think it's around here somewhere. Okay, that's another thing. Oh, hang on, what? Why are things are filling up at the top? The Avatar project is a thing with a countdown. Oh no. Oh, I'm not very good at things with countdowns and such. Okay, right, there we go. So that's a whole other thing for us to be worried about. Okay, fine. So we'll finish up for now. Plenty to do when we come back. Lots of things to get on with. But yes, we shall wrap things up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. We are going to be known as the Keepers of the Tea. Betty is very clever. Oh, she's very clever, it's Betty. It's the hat, I think. So let's injure you. So, oh, okay, or not. Fine, don't injure them then. It's a no from us right now, Robert. But you know what? Have this tea. Take this tea away with you. They've kind of died a bit. Okay. Look at all of the tea we've got going on. This is wonderful.